Okay guys, don't skip ahead and cheat. I want you to let me know down below before I start this video. This is my left hand side. This is my right hand side. Do you think the high end is left or do you think the high end is right? Let me know down there. Also, if you're wondering about my Christmas jumper, this was from Asda in the boys section. It is age 11 to 12 and I got it about 3 years ago maybe. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are on day 2. I'm actually doing this so far. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I've decided that I'm uploading 5 videos this week from Monday to Friday, or I'm going to try my very best. And I'm mostly focusing on drugstore dupes for products, so it's kind of like dupe week, but then I did mention in my previous video that there might be a different kind of video thrown in here as well. I'm not entirely sure, we'll just see how it pans out, but if you aren't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe if you want to keep up to date this week, and also give this video a big thumbs up for these, you know, daily videos for the next 5 days. So in today's video, I thought I would do an eyeshadow dupe. Yesterday's was a face mask dupe, a bit of skincare. Today is going to be an eyeshadow palette dupe for one of the most expensive eyeshadow palettes that I own. Actually, it's probably the most expensive eyeshadow palette that I own. This is the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered palette. It is such a beautiful palette, and if you haven't seen already, I did do a video where I tested like a fake version of this, but I'm about to show you a drugstore dupe which is so affordable because this is so much money. Okay, so I actually have quite a few different options for different price points here. I think because this is such a kind of popular color scheme with like pinks and warm colors and golds and stuff, so many brands have kind of like taken inspiration from this palette and oh, I've just noticed my liquid lipstick looks gross. I'm gonna have to redo that. I think it's because I had a lip balm on when I put it on and it's all kind of separated. This is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in Loyalist. Anyway, as we're saying, it's such a popular kind of colour scheme for a palette that loads of drugstore brands have taken inspiration from this. And just in general, like loads of brands have got palettes that have got like pinky sort of shades in them. So there's quite a few options for very similar things, but then I do also have a pretty much near enough exact dupe, which is the one that I'm going to be using on my eyes. But just in case you're after some kind of similar pinkish sort of palettes, then Revolution have got quite a few. These are the £4 Reloaded palettes. This one is called Neutrals 2. This one is Iconic Vitality. I think this one is a dupe for the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia, but even if you get both of these palettes, both of these together are £8 and you pretty much have all of the same sorts of shades just in these two, and that's £8 for the two of them. There's also this one, which is the Neutrals 3, which again is very kind of like sort of similar. It just lacks a few of the lighter gold colours, but even if you were to get all 3 of those that I just mentioned, you'll still only be down £12, whereas I think this one is like 50 quid. This palette in the UK is £56 on Selfridges. £56! And then once you paid shipping, that's going to be like £60 for an eyeshadow palette. You could buy all of the dupes that I'm going to show in this video and it wouldn't even come to £60. Another one which I recently got my hands on is by Rimmel. This is the Magnifies Crimson edition, and I just thought this looked so similar to the Hoodie Beauty one. This is what it looks like. I haven't actually used this yet, but I will insert some swatches. And then the Hoodie Beauty one looks like this. So as you can see, the colours are very similar. I'm not entirely sure if they will have this in like Europe and the US, but I'm sure they probably do. If not, then the other options definitely are. I know that Revolution Pro has got an exact dupe pretty much for this palette, but the one that I'm going to be talking about in this video, which is $8.99, so a fraction of the cost and is pretty much an exact dupe, is the I Heart Revolution Chocolate Rose Gold palette. Obviously the packaging is absolutely beautiful. It's got this like dripping chocolate design, and on the inside it looks like this. So if I just hold them up side by side, you know what, actually, they are missing a couple of shades. This one right here doesn't have a black. However, I'm sure the majority of people would have a black eyeshadow. That is quite frustrating though. I thought it was like an exact dupe. But I will swatch them to show you guys how similar they are, because all of the other colours are extremely similar. So I might also dip into a little bit of this one, which is the Reloaded Iconic Vitality palette, but this palette is £4 for all of these shades. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to get near enough an exact look side by side of these looking super similar. Okay, so what I'm going to do is all of my brushes I've kind of like swirled on this brush cleany thing. They are a bit stained, but like, you know, nothing comes off on my hand. And in between switching between the two palettes, I'm gonna properly swirl it off so that there's no eyeshadow left, so that you can really see the difference between the two. So I'm taking this shade, which is called Dollface, and I'm gonna use this in my crease. So on this side, I'm doing Huda Beauty. Oh my god, that is so pigmented. Cleaning off my brush, and then I'm dipping into this shade from the Revolution palette, which is slightly lighter in colour, but I'm gonna deepen it up anyway. As you can see, it's definitely a softer pink. It's not as deep and it's not as pigmented, but it's still giving a very similar sort of effect. I'm just gonna go in with a bit of this shade here just to deepen that up a tiny bit. So as you can see so far, we have two similar looking sides. This one is just a little bit more intense and bright pink, whereas this one was more of a softer pink, but then I mixed it with a bit of the darker pinky red. So next I'm taking the shade Henna, which is this one, and I'm just gonna add some of this into my crease as well, and like onto my outer corner. Actually, I'm gonna add this onto my inner and outer corners, and also through my crease. So as you can see, that's a really nice kind of warm brown. And on the Revolution side, I'm taking this shade right here, and I'm gonna do the exact same. So this side definitely isn't as pigmented, and you do have to build it quite a bit more. And then I'm gonna go in with a bit of this darker brown here, and I'm just gonna use that to deepen it up a bit. That was the wind, did you guys hear that? Mother Nature's not happy today. And I'm going back into the Huda Beauty palette, and I'm taking the shade Cocoa just to deepen up this side. Yeah, to be fair, like the Huda Beauty side is a lot more pigmented and you need a lot less of the eyeshadows. And they do blend nicer, but like £56. I just really wanted to show you guys that you don't have to have a super expensive eyeshadow palette or super expensive makeup to get a nice eyeshadow look. Okay, so far I would say they're looking pretty similar, and if you didn't know any different, you would probably think that these were from the same eyeshadow palette. The Huda Beauty one does blend a little bit better and it goes on a little bit easier, but so far so good. So I'm gonna take some concealer. This is the Collection Conceal and Define. Collection? Revolution Conceal and Define. And I'm gonna cut my crease on both sides. You know what, let's do a kind of halo sort of thing. I haven't done this in a while. Oh, I've not done a very good job with this. For the Revolution side, I'm taking this shade here, which is like a bronzy shimmer sort of colour, and I'm just going to put this on the outer part of that halo eye. If that makes any sort of sense. Basically just not in the very middle, you know. And I'm also putting it on the inner part. That shade is gorgeous. It's almost got a hint of like khaki in there. And then on the Huda side, I'm using this shade, which is called Dubai, which I think is kind of like the corresponding colour. I do have to say, like, these Huda Beauty shimmers are some of the most beautiful, like, smooth shimmer eyeshadows that I have used. £56 worthy? Not so sure. I mean, if you've got £56 to spend on an eyeshadow, then go for it. But if you don't, then yes, it's a beautiful palette, but you can get such a similar look with something so much cheaper. Okay, that shade is beautiful. The Huda Beauty one's got more gold glitters in it. The Revolution one is still beautiful, but this one's slightly more khaki green. It's still bronze, but it's got like less glitter in it, whereas this one's got like a lot of gold glitter running through it. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, right, wiping off my brush on my leg. So I'm gonna take this shade here, which is a bright gold, and I'm gonna put this on the very center of that halo. Like, oh, these shades are so beautiful. Like, yes, the Huda Beauty one might be slightly better quality, but there is no denying these are gorgeous eyeshadows. £9. And then for the Huda one, I'm using the shade #blessed, which is beautiful. For some reason, this one does not want to pick up on my brush. It does say on the back of this that these work better with a finger, like the shimmer shadows. But honestly, I think the Revolution wins. That one's a lot more foily than this one. To make these look more even, I'm gonna go in with a bit of Moon Dust, which is a slightly brighter kind of, well, it's more of a champagne color, but just so that they look more even. And to brighten it up a bit, I'm adding a tiny bit of that over the top. I'm gonna take the same two pink kind of colors that I used in my crease, And I'm just going to add these to my lower lash line. And then again, wiping my brush. And then I'm taking the Dollface shade from the Hoodie palette, and I'm going to add this to the other side. And I'm mixing in a bit of the darker pink called Man Eater as well. And then I'm also dipping into the shade Cocoa while we're on this side, just on the very kind of outer part. And then on the other side, I'm taking this shade right here. And then on my inner corners, I'm taking this shade right here, which is relatively bright, but I feel like it's lacking a bit of glitter. And then on the Hoodie side, I'm taking the shade Moon Dust again, which is probably gonna win for this side, I think. That's probably where the biggest difference comes in. The inner corner highlight is definitely a lot brighter on the Hoodie side. That is a full look using both of these palettes. Let me just give you a close-up. So as you can see, this is the Hoodie Beauty side, and then this is the Revolution side. They look extremely similar. Like, look at that foil. This one is also beautiful. I would say the shimmers on this side are a bit smoother. The Revolution ones are a little bit more chunky. And then to be fair, on this side, the matte shades did go on more pigmented and they blended a lot easier. However, I think overall, like, they look so similar that you would not be able to tell that there is like a £40 almost price difference in these palettes. Actually, more than £40 difference. Okay, so I'm just gonna go away and do my liner and my lashes. Oh, I'm gonna actually test. Oh my god, I'm so excited for these. Imogen, if you guys watch Imagination, she has a YouTube channel and she's also from the UK. She's just launched her own makeup range called Honey Cosmetics, and she's come out with lashes. I have 2 pairs of them here, and I think I'm going to use one of these today because they look really pretty. I think I'm going to go for the ones called Angel Face, which look like this. I'll be back because this is going to take me a while. Okay, so this is the finished look with liner and lashes. I absolutely love how these lashes wing outwards. I did trim them a little bit because they were quite long, but as in like this way, like I trimmed some of the excess off because they were too big for my eyes, but they're beautiful. Okay, so overall, kind of like looking in the mirror and stuff, I honestly can't really tell too much of a difference, and it to me looks like I've just used one palette to do both of my eyes, when in reality, one palette cost £56, the other palette cost £8.99. So I just think that is crazy, and hopefully this video was helpful to you guys to realise that you really don't need like a high-end eyeshadow palette to do your eye makeup and make it look really pretty. Okay, so currently on my Insta story, I posted 5 minutes ago, votes please, do you think high-end eyeshadow is left or right side? And so far it's so close. 47% of people have said left side, 53% of people have said the right side. So the 53% that said the right side are correct. But it's very close. 47 versus 53. I'm sure that will change. You know what? My parents know nothing about makeup. I'm gonna go ask them which side they think is the more expensive one, and I'll get back to you with the results. Okay, so apparently my mum isn't here. I didn't even realise. But my dad is here, and I asked him, and he said, I swear they look the same. He was like, I wouldn't be able to tell them apart. But he then got his torch out and looked at my eyes properly, and he was like, I think this one is the high-end one. And I was like, yes, you're right. And he was like, but however, like, I wouldn't even notice. Like, if you hadn't have told me, I would have thought it was just the same. So that is a good sign. Okay, question of the day comes from Ivy Fields, and she said, have you ever considered getting fillers around your smile lines or fillers in general? That is a question which I don't know if I've answered this before, but I don't know. I think it's definitely a sensitive topic, and it's like a difficult thing to kind of like talk about, because on one hand, like I do think it would make me feel more confident, and I would be happier if I did get a bit of filler in my smile lines, because I mention them in all my videos how I have very deep set smile lines, and when I stop smiling, like even with no makeup on, they're very much there, and I think it's like a genetic thing. Some people get them younger and other people don't, and I am pretty like self-conscious of them, so I do think it would make me feel happier if I did get some filler in there. But then at the same time, I don't want to kind of like be a bad influence on people and make people think that you have to change things about yourself, and that, you know, like, do you know what I mean? I know that I do have a lot of younger people that watch my videos, and I don't want to like badly influence them or like negatively influence them or whatever it is, because like, I don't know, I don't want people to think that they have to change things about themselves in order to be beautiful. But then, I don't know, hopefully you guys get what I'm saying. Like, I would like to do it, but then I don't know whether I would like want to talk about it fully online if I did do it, but then at the same time I wouldn't want to lie to you, but then I don't think it's something I want to like really promote. So yeah, I don't know. But I've definitely considered it, and I think, I don't know, I might do it at some point in the future, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go now, I'm gonna go edit this video, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video, which will be tomorrow, so see you tomorrow. Bye!